This is the lab that we're going to be doing in regards to humidity. So you need to make sure you watch this and set your cups up for the lab. The materials that you're going to have for the setup part is you're going to have 4 of the red cups that you're going to need. You'll need a pair of scissors, masking tape, a meter stick. Again, we're going to use the small numbers 1 through 30. This paper will come later with the actual lab that we're going to do that we'll work through together as a class for this. But this is just the setup part. So what we're going to do is you're going to take one of the cups and you're going to simply just leave it alone. This is going to be what we're going to call our storage cup. The other cup, we're going to take a piece of tape, not very big, and we're going to mark it with a temperature. So take a piece of tape here, put it anywhere on the cup like this, and then we're going to mark it with a 20. You can put that in your storage cup as you go. Second thing we're going to do is you're going to take one of your other red cups and you're going to measure the halfway point. I'm going to give you that, so that gives it a little bit easier. So when you measure it, we're going to measure it from the top down, starting at the very top of the cup. We're going to measure to 6 centimeters. So at 6 centimeters, you're going to mark it with your pen or pencil, and then you're going to take a piece of tape to mark it at where you're marking the 6 centimeter level. So this one you want to be relatively straight as you go. So because we're going to be cutting the cups here in a second. So we're going to make it like this. Okay? We'll get to the cutting part. Then you're going to take your other cup, and then from the bottom up, you're going to measure 3 centimeters. So put the little number 3 at the bottom of the cup, mark it at the top of the meter stick, and we're going to put another piece of tape. And again, we want to make this as straight as possible. Okay? So now I have my 2 cups that have the tape, half of it, and again half of it. So we've got halves of halves. Then we're going to take our scissors, and this is where you got to be careful with cutting this, is because you don't want the cup to split, because we're going to be putting something in the cup when we actually do the lab. We want to cut on top of the masking tape all the way around as straight as we possibly can. So you want to do this, and you're going to have some garbage left over. This will be part of your garbage. Just set that off to the side. So now I have a cup that looks like this. Masking tape is at the top and here. I'm going to label this one 10, and we'll talk about what these numbers mean. We're going to put that in that cup. And then we're going to do the same thing with this cup. We're going to cut down. And again, try and make it where it splits. We're going to cut this all the way around. And again, you want to cut it relatively level all the way around the cup. And again, stack your garbage together, which is the other part. This will get thrown away. Now I have my small cup. This cup, again, with the masking tape on the top of it, we're going to label it 0. So when you're all said and done, this is the short setup. This is what I want you to do in class. You're going to have a 0, a 10, a 20, and then a cup that has no tape. This is our storage bin. These are representing something that we're going to take care of in lab. And if you look, this one's half of that one, this one's half of that one. So this is the setup that you need to make when you're all finished. Put the cups together. Last thing I want you to do is take a piece of masking tape, tape your cups together, and on that piece of tape, you're going to write your name. This set of cups comes to me. I'll keep them. When we get to the day of lab, I'll distribute them. They're already ready to set up, and we can start from there. That's your lab setup. Good luck. Follow the directions.